Every day, millions of people enjoy Herbalife nutrition products. Since 1980, quality has been at the heart of everything we do. It all begins at the source, with the finest ingredients from farmers who have been harvesting for generations. From there, we test and verify ingredient quality and purity to support our promise to deliver the highest quality product to our consumers. Our team of scientists conduct additional tests that verify raw ingredients, nutritional value, and taste. Our manufacturing facilities and labs have achieved the highest level of independent accreditation, reflecting our commitment to uniform global quality standards where our products are sold. Being the leading nutrition company in the world is a distinction earned through our uncompromised commitment to quality. We've earned the trust of millions of people who choose Herbalife Nutrition to help them lead a healthier lifestyle and achieve results today, tomorrow, and in the years to come.
Welcome, everyone. Good evening. Thank you for being here today. My name is Tiago Viturin. It is my privilege and honor to be your host today. And a little bit about me. So I've been a health coach since 2006. Part-time, I work construction. And what we're going to be talking about today is a little bit of knowledge I've gathered from some trainings, a little bit of knowledge that I grabbed from some colleagues, and obviously a little bit of knowledge that from personal experience, right? So in 2006, I used to think that it was normal to have 6 muffins, 2 orange juices, and a coffee for breakfast every single day. And as a result of that, obviously, I was overweight, as you can see in the top picture. That was my military ID photo. And then the bottom picture, obviously, when you're overweight, you tend to be a little self-conscious. You don't like to have pictures being taken. So the bottom picture is actually the only picture I have showing part of my body. Over there, I already had started my program, which we're going to be talking about later on. I'm going to be sharing with everyone all the secrets. And here I already had lost 16 pounds and continued through my journey, and I lost a total of 56 pounds. So let's take a little bit of a tour around the world and understand where we are nutritionally. So these are the numbers worldwide. And in North and South America, 62% of the population is overweight or obese. 62%. So that's 6 out of 10 people are either overweight or obese. And in Canada, only 1 out of every 4 people admit that they're somehow careful with what they ingest daily in terms of their nutrition. And as a result of this, 59% of Canadians are overweight. These are Canadian numbers, guys. And within the senior population, if we take a look at these numbers, only 20% of seniors are actually healthy, right? We have 51.7 that are obese, 31.8% are at risk of being undernourished. And if we pay close attention, a lot of seniors, they have sort of like an arched position. And this a lot of times has to do with lack of protein. We're going to be talking about protein a little bit later on. And usually seniors consume too many carbs and not enough protein. And again, some numbers from around the world. Canada is one of the countries in the world that has the highest rate of overweight and obesity. And like we mentioned, 59% of the Canadian population is either overweight or obese. Some more Canadian numbers. 52% of Canadian population admits, this was a survey that was done, to drink daily soft drinks and fruit juices. We're going to be talking about a little bit about fruits later on also, right? And 65% has a little bit of a sweet tooth and prefers sweets and pastries. 73% admits that up to 4 times a week they're more into the salty snacks, the savory stuff. And what has changed for us in the past 30 years? Um, right, we're looking at a picture here from the 1950s, a family having a meal, and on the right we have a picture of a family having dinner today. So what happened is we're starting to eat more and we're eating faster. And there's a couple of reasons for that. The eating more is because food today does not have the same nutritional value that it had 30, 40, 50 years ago. And the reason why that happens is, or one of the reasons is, because the agriculture is so industrialized that they have to process things faster, that the food, for example vegetables and fruits, it doesn't have enough time to absorb the nutrients from the ground, and then when we eat it, we're not getting the same kind of nutrition that we were getting back then. So what happens is our brain triggers, right, when we have lack of nutrients in our body, our brain sends out a signal saying I'm hungry, because we're missing nutrient A, B, or C. And as a result, we have to eat more, and eating more leads to these numbers that we just spoke about. And again, there's a huge lack of balanced nutrition in our body because of this that we just spoke about. These are the excesses, right? The sugar, the fats, and on average, each person needs about 40 grams of sugar per day. Considering that a healthy meal, we would be intaking 9 grams of sugar, right? And these are some numbers of some things that, if we add to our regular meals, we're going way over the 40 grams of sugar that our body can absorb per day in a healthy way. And the way we perform in terms of our bodies has 30% to do with genetics, and only 70%, sorry, only 30% to do with genetics, and 70% due to our lifestyle. So whatever we choose in terms of our lifestyle, in terms of what we eat, what we drink, 70% comes from there in terms of how we perform in terms of our bodies. Now, what's the difference between healthy and nutritious, right? Because something could be healthy, but it doesn't necessarily mean that it's nutritious. It doesn't necessarily mean that it's complete nutritionally, right? And we have this plate right here that looks like some chicken breast and salad. The salad's fantastic. Chicken is a very good source of protein, but does it have all the nutrients that we need to ingest? Right here, we have what looks like some vegetable soup. It is healthy. Does it have all the nutrients that we need? Right? Just look at it, possibly a little bit low on protein. Does it have all the nutrients for a balanced meal? And over here looks, will be 100% authentic. That chicken piece looks absolutely delicious. Is it a balanced meal, and does it have all the nutrients that our body needs? For example, one of the things that I absolutely love, everyone that knows me knows about this, is a steak called Wagyu, right? Wagyu steak, if you get a 2-inch steak, you put the barbecue at 420 degrees, 1 minute on each side. You lower the temperature to 340, 4 minutes on each side. It's medium rare, absolutely delicious. Now, I know that if I have a Wagyu steak, I'm not giving everything my body needs in terms of balanced nutrition. And this is what our body needs daily. It's a balance of everything. Nutrition is not that complicated, guys. What we need to do is have something that is balanced. And the way that we gain weight, I've been there, I've done that, is when we ingest more calories than what we burn. When there's a deficit of calories, in a simple way, we manage to lose weight. And we learned this in school, Breakfast is the most important meal of the day, right? But then we get busy with life and we tend to forget some things. And the breakfast is supposed to be nutritious, it's supposed to be balanced, it's supposed to be low on calories and have a low glycemic index. Now, before I was a health coach, I had no idea what a glycemic index was. Possibly, if you asked me back then, I would possibly think that it had something to do with the stock exchange or something, right? Because of the indexes. But glymex index is, in a very simple way, it's a scale that it measures how fast our body absorbs the sugar in our food. So if the number is lower, it means our body absorbs the sugar slower. So it has more time to process the sugar, burn it. Now, when the glycemic index is a higher number, what happens is our body absorbs the sugar in a faster way. And when it absorbs faster, it doesn't have time to assimilate it, it doesn't have time to burn it. And then what happens is some of the sugar is stored as fat. Okay, little tip for you guys. Above 60 in the glycemic index is very high, right? So you want to keep it within the 40s or even lower. Okay. And sometimes something being low in sugar, it doesn't necessarily mean that glycemic index is low, the number, because depending on the kind of sugar, our bodies can absorb it faster or they can absorb it slower. And this is where Herbalife comes in. Herbalife was founded in 1980 by a gentleman named Mark Hughes. And at the time, something happened within his family. His mom passed away because of some challenges due to overweight, and he wanted to create something that people could lose weight in a safe way and an effective way. And part of the nutritional scientific council within Herbalife, there's over 300 people, 56 people are PhDs. These are some of the doctors behind our products. Dr. David Heber was voted 9 times in 15 years by his colleagues as the best doctor in North America in his field. And then we have a gentleman over there by the name of Gary Small. He's one of the gurus worldwide in terms of brain health. And he does a lot of studies in the impact of obesity with the brain health in seniors, and he's a world-renowned doctor. And then we have Dr. Louis Ignarro, who was a Nobel Prize winner in 1998. And these are some of the 300 doctors behind Herbalife products. Now, this is the ideal breakfast. Breakfast, again, is the most important meal of the day. It has a total of 140 nutrients, and we're going to go through these products individually in just a second. Now, going back a little bit to the glycemic index, the Formula One has a glycemic index of 24. So remember, anything that's above 60 is too high. The Formula One, prepared already, has a glycemic index of 24. And it has 114 nutrients. The Formula One alone has 9 grams of protein. In Canada, we have chocolate, we have vanilla, we have wild berry, cookies and cream, banana caramel. What's the other one? The sweet one. I love it, and I forgot the name. Praline and cafe latte. And to add a little bit extra protein, because some people need extra protein, right? For example, a woman usually needs less protein than a male, right? That depends on the physical activity. Some people will need more protein. So with a protein drink mix, which comes in 2 flavors, vanilla and chocolate, we're able to add more protein to the Formula One and personalize exactly how we want it. So a serving of protein drink mix has 15 grams of protein. It has 20 minerals, 20 vitamins and minerals, and then only 110 calories. And various ways we can make our products, right? Personally, I like to do the shake form because it's simple and fast. But here at home, on Saturdays, sometimes we'll have it on pancake form, we'll have it on waffle form, and pudding form. So if any of these forms of having the products interests you in any way, shape, or form, talk to your coach and he will be more than happy to give you the recipe and how to make these. Hydration also a big factor, right? Very simple way to calculate how much water we need to intake daily is women for every 25 kilos. So give and take for every 50 pounds of weight, we need to ingest 1 liter. Males, for every 30 kilos, give and take at 60 pounds, we need to intake also a liter. So just grab your weight, do the calculation 50 pounds for women, 60 pounds for males, 1 liter. Talking about hydration, personally, I've always loved to drink tea. So the herbal concentrate is a blend of 20 different herbs that is going to help our bodies burn a little bit more fat. It's an energy booster and it's thermogenic. So what that means is through the energy in our body, it helps through the heat and energy of our body, it helps to burn calories. It comes in 4 flavors. My personal favorite's the regular, and then it has raspberry, lemon, and peach. 80 calories per mug is how much it burns. Then we have the aloe. Aloe is, we joke around, we call it the liquid gold, and it is absolutely fabulous for any digestive or um, any digestive challenges that we may have. Um, it comes in 3 flavors: Mandarin, raspberry, and classic. Um, One thing that I learned about the aloe not too long ago, the PhD of this aloe is actually tested at the Guelph University right here next door to us, the aloe worldwide that Herbalife has. And a friend of mine usually says that any kind of challenges that you have from when you intake it until you expel it, the aloe is absolutely fabulous. Everyone here has heard, I'm sure, about all the benefits of the aloe plant, and the aloe is absolutely amazing. And depending on what your goal is, um, we have different kinds of programs. Today, we're focused a little bit more on the weight loss, but it is possible to lose weight with Herbalife. We're going to see some stories that coming up. It is possible to use Herbalife for general well being, and it is also possible to increase muscle mass with the Herbalife products. And usually, weight loss challenges, when somebody has some challenges losing weight, it has to do with the intestines. Okay, just because we go to the bathroom every single day, multiple times a day, it does not mean that our digestive system is working 100%. A good example for that is if we grab a water hose and we cut it, sometimes water hoses inside has that green residue, right? And the water hose is always expelling water, right? And it has a buildup. Our intestines are the exact same way. So, as a result of this, what we need to do is clean our water hose, right? Get that residue out. And one of the ways we can do this is by intaking the correct amount of fiber that we need per day. It is absolutely delicious. There's apple flavored, and then there's the tropical flavored, which is pina colada. And it gives us a total of 4 grams of fiber per serving to help cleanse that digestive system. Okay. Then we have the probiotic, every serving of probiotic, right? We heard about probiotics, I'm sure. Wasn't sure what it was before I started to become a health coach. But you hear about probiotics being in yogurts. There's even milks today that are supplemented with probiotics. And this probiotic that Herbalife creates, it has 1 billion probiotic units per serving. It's going to help our digestive system work much better. It's going to help us. If we don't go to the bathroom, it's going to help us go to the bathroom. And if we already go, it's going to make sure that we cleanse 100% of our digestive system. And our body is made out of trillions and trillions of cells, right? And all of these cells need to be nourished. It takes our body, give and take 7 years for it to renew itself completely to the cellular level. And to the cellular level, we need to be nourished, right? So multivitamins is exactly that. It's a multivitamin. And remember back there, we were talking about the seniors being undernourished, right? They don't receive enough of the nutrients. They don't receive enough of the vitamins. So multivitamin is perfect to complement the Formula One to make sure that we intake all the nutrients, all the vitamins that our body needs, and that we are nourished, at the correct amount. And then we have the cell activator. Curious story about this cell activator is this product gives Herbalife um, the opportunity to say that we are cellular nutrition. So you only find cellular nutrition in two places worldwide. One is in Herbalife and one is in NASA. So the NASA astronauts, those little men that go up to space, they receive cellular nutrition. It is guaranteed that everything that they're intaking, that they're eating, it reaches the cellular level. And in Herbalife, it's the exact same thing. So what the cell activator is going to do in very simple language, it's going to make sure that our cells receive the nutrients from the healthy food options that we make in terms of a plate, and also from our Herbalife products as well. And to maximize our results in terms of weight loss, there are a couple options. We remember the glycemic index back there. Anything above 60 is very high. We want to keep it under 50. So snacking is very important. We're going to be talking about snacking when I talk about the program to lose weight. But snacking is very important, and we have various options within Herbalife. We have the protein bars that come in three flavors: almond, peanut, and lemon. Each bar has a whopping 10 grams of protein. And then we have, for the coffee lovers, I'm one of them, we have the protein iced coffee where we have the house blend flavor and we have the mocha flavor. Okay. This has 15 grams of protein per serving, the iced coffee. And then we have the beverage drink mix. We have two, we're lucky enough to have two flavors in Canada. We have raspberry and we have peach. So we mix it with water. I prefer to have it ice cold, just like the coffee. Some people prefer to have it at room temperature. It is absolutely delicious, and it helps us to feel satisfied in between meals, right? Another thing that we can do to maximize our results is with optimizers. Snack Defense is going to help our sugar peaks in our blood system be under control, so we don't have those. Usually before I started into eating healthier and becoming a health coach, it was after dinner. Right after dinner, I would have those midnight snack cravings. So Snack Defense is amazing for that because it helps to maintain our blood sugar controlled, so there's no spikes. And then we have the mineral complex. It is absolutely amazing for water retention. It is to be used twice a day, and it really, really helps to release any excess water that we have. Right, water retention, just like the name says, it's when our body retains water. And when does our body retain water? When we don't give it enough water. So the cellulose helps us to eliminate that water retention. And then we have total control and an energy booster, a little bit like the herbal concentrate that we spoke back there. It's going to also help us burn some excess fat that we may have. It's going to help us have that energy boost, and it is also amazing to help with some cravings during the day. Now, we're going to get to the plan that I've been talking to you guys about. But before we get to the plan, let's see some results of some people that used the plan. And here we go.
Hi, my name is Samantha. I am 26 years old, and before Herbalife, I was a hot mess. I was extremely overweight. I was exhausted 24 hours of the day, and I gave up. I had no hope until my family introduced me to Herbalife, and they put me in a 21-day transformation challenge that I did not want to take part of. But little did I know I was going to lose my first 5 pounds and take home a jackpot that same challenge. And ever since then, my life has completely changed. I have nothing bad to say about Herbalife. Herbalife has been nothing but a positive impact towards my life, and it's changed my life, it's changed my team's life, it's changed my family's life, and I can go on and on about how much I love Herbalife, but we'd be here for about 7 days. But my favorite product would definitely have to be the Mandarin Aloe. I can drink that with a straw, and I have never been so confident, so strong, and so loving towards myself. I am now 30 pounds down with 10 pounds of muscle up, and I am stronger than ever.
Hello everyone, my name is Manuela Silva. I am 42 and I live in Toronto. I met Herbalife Nutrition 3 years and a half ago through a friend. At that time, I need to lose weight because I have a big operation coming, and exercising was not an option for me. And everybody told me, it's impossible for you to lose weight. Then I start a weight loss program. In the first few days, I was regular on the washroom and I felt a lot more energy. Today, I have 2 hip replacements on both legs and I lost 59 pounds. No pain, more light, and energy to give and take. I love all the products, and my favorite product is aloe vera because solve my washroom problem. Stay focused on your goal and let's go.
Hi everybody, how are y'all doing? My name is Sandy and I've been doing Herbalife since July 2014. Before Herbalife, I had no energy, I was lazy, eating a lot, and to top it off, I slept in the middle of the day. Since I started Herbalife, I lost 60 pounds within my first 5-6 months of my journey. Feeling amazing. My energy's off the roof. I was able to maintain it, take the same nutrition every single day, and I went through 1 pregnancy and now my 2nd pregnancy, which I'm 27 weeks. I still have all the energy. The products are absolutely fantastic. It's so hard to choose a favorite product. I love everything. I take everything and it just works unbelievably. And my energy is still amazing being 27 weeks pregnant. So I love Herbalife and I wish you guys all the best in your journey. Take care.
Hi, my name is Erica. I've been on my Herbalife journey since May 2020. Prior to Herbalife, I was feeling very depressed. I had to close my hairstyling business due to the chronic pain of fibromyalgia and migraines. I have struggled with my weight and emotional eating for much of my adult life. A friend of mine and now Herbalife coach introduced me to the program. I quickly noticed an increase in energy and less joint pain. I might not be cured, but I am very thankful to Herbalife for helping me regain control of my health and lose 95 pounds.
Absolutely fantastic results. Thank you, Samantha. Thank you, Manuela. Thank you, Sandy. And thank you, Erica. Absolutely inspiring. So, before we get to the program, we're going to have an event right here in Toronto on August the 6th. So if you're interested in learning a little bit more information about all the other products, learning a little bit of information about how to make other recipes with the products, ask your coach about this event on August the 6th. And so now let's go and talk about the program, the Herbalife program that I personally used to lose 56 pounds and that my colleagues that just spoke also used. So we spoke a little bit back there, right? And we learned it in school. Breakfast is the most important meal of the day. So Formula One with PDM being the most complete meal that I personally know of, it gives us 140 nutrients. We're going to have the Formula One for breakfast in a shake form, waffle, pancakes, mug cakes, doesn't really matter. What matters is we put it inside our body. Okay. And then for lunch, we're going to be having a healthy meal, healthy, colorful meal, balanced. And then for dinner, again, we do the meal replacement meal. So we're going to replace two out of the three of our major meals. And obviously, in between, we're going to be snacking. Okay. So breakfast, shake, lunch, colorful, healthy meal, dinner, shake, and then in between the meals, we're going to be having healthy snacks in the way that we eat a total of 5 times a day. Our meals are all to have protein. Remember when we were talking about the seniors back then, a lot of them assume this position. Why? Because their muscle structure is not strong enough to uphold them. And it's a lot of years of doing that consistently. So, what we want to do throughout our day is consume protein in every single meal. Breakfast is taken care of. It's basic, right? Formula One. Lunch, we'll have a protein base. It's common, right? Dinner, we have it covered with our Formula One. And then just the snacks. At the beginning, I didn't know much about it. My coach helped me with it. Make sure you have protein snacks throughout the day so you feel satisfied and it helps you lose some extra weight. And then again, guys, if you want to learn more about these amazing products, if you want to learn how you can possibly consume them for free, or if you already registered with as a VIP client and you already have a discount and you want to learn how you can increase your discount, talk to your coach. August the 6th, we're going to have an event where you can learn about all of this. It was a pleasure being with you all tonight, and ask your coach about the next nutritional lecture because we're going to be having more, and the next one's going to be completely different. We're going to be touching different subjects. Have an amazing evening. Thank you for having me.